I stepped into the elevator of this fancy skyscraper and hit the button for top floor. The doors were already sliding shut when, at the last second, 3 guys from the neighboring school squeezed in. Football players from the Wild Ferrets, my school's sworn rivals.
Why so tense? We don't bite, right guys?
That's Duke, the kind of guy who's always cracking jokes, even when he really shouldn't. I glanced at Kurt, same as always, quiet, moody, and then Felix, captain of the Wild Ferrets. He smirked at me like I wasn't a delivery girl, but some kind of unexpected entertainment. The elevator started going up. Then, it suddenly jerked and stopped.
Looks like the party started early.
I can't breathe. I hate tight spaces.
Great, just what we needed. Stuck in here with a panicking girl. Dude, where are your manners? She's just scared.
I was already freaking out, but a second later, it got even worse. The lights suddenly went out and the cabin plunged into total darkness. Out of nowhere, someone moved in real close. I felt a light, almost weightless touch. One of them kissed me on the cheek. A moment later, the lights came back on. I stared at them, shocked. None of them reacted. No smirks, no comments, nothing. Like it didn't happen at all. Hi, I'm Roxy. Just a regular girl who tried to stay out of trouble, but things didn't exactly work out that way. My parents were vets, so growing up, my motto was bring home anything that breathes. A bird with a broken wing? Sure. A kitten from a dumpster? Why not? A hamster from the biology lab that got fed like once a year? I basically saved him. And then there was my Doberman, Chester. He looked intimidating, like he could tear someone apart. But he was actually a total softie. He was even scared of the vacuum. After school, I usually picked up delivery shifts. That night felt pretty normal. Between orders, Tabitha and I were sitting in the back eating burnt pizza. Officially, it was defective. Unofficially, it was dinner. And of course, we were talking about all the latest school gossip. Wow, they were saying Oscar got arrested. Oscar was the captain of our football team, the Buffaloes. Honestly, I wasn't even shocked. Well, I always knew he was trouble. Yeah, Oscar's a total jerk, but he's so cute. Oh, Tabitha. After a while, Tabitha headed out for a delivery, and I was about ready to wrap up my shift. Then, the manager walked into the back room.
Roxy, a girl is asking for you.
I stepped out and saw a beautiful stranger. You're Roxy, right? You go to St. Mark's High? Yeah, do we know each other? No, but I'm Meredith. I need your help. Have you heard of Felix, the captain of the Wild Ferrets? Yeah, our buffaloes are their biggest rivals. And Felix, people say he has a pretty sketchy reputation. Rumors don't even cover it. Felix is worse. We were together until I caught him with my best friend. I'm sorry, but why are you telling me this? I'm going to get back at Felix. He's throwing a party tonight. I want to order pizza there. You will deliver it, and you will take something from him. Stop right there. I'm not trying to get involved in other people's drama. Listen first. A year ago, I gave Felix a real ferret. It became the mascot of their team. If it goes missing right before our big game, it'll crush the team's morale. Felix hates losing. He'll suffer. You want me to steal a ferret? Not steal, rescue. Felix treats it horribly. I heard you take care of animals. That's why I came to you. That was a low blow. I really couldn't ignore an animal in trouble. After a moment, I agreed. We quickly exchanged contacts. Meredith showed me where the ferret was kept in the apartment. Then, she placed a pizza order to Felix's place and paid for it. If you ask questions, just say the order's anonymous. He has tons of fans. He'll think it's from one of them. If I'd known what was coming, I probably would have said no. Then again, who am I kidding? I'd still go there for the ferret. Okay, back to the moment everything went sideways. I got stuck in an elevator with Felix, Kurt, and Duke. In the dark, one of them kissed me, then acted like it never happened. Who did that?
What are you talking about, doll?
Luckily, the elevator started moving again, and soon we reached the top floor. When we approached Felix's apartment, he looked surprised.
I didn't order any pizza.
Someone paid for it and put this address. That's all I know. I just delivered. He stared at me for a few seconds like he was trying to catch me in a lie.
Fine. Duke, grab the pizza. People will be showing up soon. Got it, Captain?
They were almost out of sight, but I needed to get in. So I had to improvise. We were stuck in the elevator for a long time. I need to use the bathroom. Now.
Just go away already. Relax. We can't just leave the girl in trouble.
Oh, sure. A knight in shining armor. How touching. I ran the water in the sink to make it look like I was actually there. Then I slipped into Felix's room. Meredith wasn't lying. The cage was shoved in a corner. tiny and dirty. The ferret was so thin, scared. He looked at me with those eyes, and I wanted to punch Felix right then and there. Don't worry, little guy. I've got you. I put the ferret in the pizza bag, went to the bathroom, turned off the water, and stepped out of it like nothing happened. Then, out of nowhere, Duke was right there in front of me.
I can't let you go.
I panicked, thinking I'd been caught, but then he finished his sentence.
Not without a tip.
Thanks. I was almost out the door when I noticed Felix standing right up against Kurt in the next room, shaking him by the front of his shirt.
You forget who's in charge here?
For a second, Kurt and I made eye contact. My stomach dropped. I turned sharply and practically flew out of the apartment. Only when I was outside, I could finally breathe properly. My whole body was shaking. I pulled out my phone and called Meredith. I've got the ferret. Perfect. I can just imagine how mad Felix is going to be. You can keep the ferret for now. And I hope you were careful, because if Felix catches wind of this, well, he doesn't forgive his enemies. After that, she just hung up. Was I scared? You bet. But when I pulled out the thin, terrified little ferret and stroked him, I knew it had all been worth it. I decided to take the bag to the pizza place the next day since it was too dark now, so I just headed home. Mom? Dad? Where are you? I called my parents and found out they were with some friends and wouldn't be back until late. At least at home, I felt safe. I took care of the ferret and the other pets. Then I went to sleep. As usual, Chester slept at my feet. Chester's barking woke me up in the middle of the night. I opened my eyes and saw someone trying to open my window. Luckily, the stranger freaked out at the Doberman and ran off fast. Good thing no one knows how much of a scaredy cat you are. I called my parents and told them someone tried to break in. They came back right away, and Dad checked the window.
I don't see any signs of forced entry.
But I saw someone!
Probably just a squirrel.
I really wanted Dad to be right. But deep down, I was terrified Felix had figured out everything and tracked me down. Shivers ran down my spine just thinking about it. The next morning, my classmates were, as usual, gossiping about dumb stuff, TV shows and memes. But the only thing spinning in my head was, what did I get myself into? A second later, Tabitha slid onto the edge of my desk out of habit. Hey, I found out why Oscar got arrested. The captain of the Buffaloes stole a car. Can you believe it? Right before the big game, the team's left without their captain. And the Wild Ferrets are without their mascot. So, I guess the odds are kind of even now? What? Okay, so here's the thing. I told my friend about what happened yesterday. Of course, the part she was most curious about was the kiss. That is the best thing I've heard all week. That's the worst thing that's ever happened to me in my whole life. Come on, it's intrigue, drama, romance. We have to figure out which of the wild ferrets kissed you. How? Easy. There are security cameras in the elevators. They record everything, even in the dark. My older brother works for a security agency. He can get the footage from the building's guards. Oh no. Oh yes, I'll call him right now. After school, Tabitha headed to meet her brother, and I went home. As I walked past the pizza place, I saw Kurt lingering by the entrance. There was a fresh scrape on his face. Damn, he's tracking me on Felix's orders. They figured everything out. Roxy, time to write your will. I slowly turned around, pretending I didn't exist, and headed the other way.
Hey, wait! We need to talk.
I jumped onto the bus. The door slammed shut right in front of Kurt. He was left outside, staring at me. And he didn't look angry, more like tense. Mom and Dad weren't home again, but my pets were there to greet me. It's okay, buddy. I'm still alive. For now. I was just starting to relax when my phone rang. It worked! My brother got the footage from the security camera. He sent me the video. I'll be over soon and we can watch it together. Oh, and make some popcorn. I put the phone down and sighed. I was about to find out which of those 3 idiots had kissed me in the elevator. What could possibly go wrong? I went into my room to drop my school backpack and noticed my pizza bag. I was going to take this back to the pizza place today, but they could be waiting there. Better to lay low for now. I fed my pets and went to the kitchen to make some popcorn. A few minutes later, someone knocked on the door. I was sure it was Tabitha, so I opened it without thinking. Big mistake. Standing on the doorstep were Duke and Felix.
Gotcha.
Ah! I freaked out and tried to slam the door, but Duke stuck his foot in the doorway.
Not so fast, baby doll.
Don't come any closer. I've got a vicious Doberman. Chester, boy, get over here.
Damn!
At first, they were actually scared. But then Chester picked up the ball and walked over to Felix like, wanna play? And the guys burst out laughing.
Yeah, such a beast. Listen up, Missy. You've got something that belongs to me.
Do what you want. I'm not giving you the ferret. You treated him badly.
I don't care about that hamster. Where's my flash drive?
What flash drive?
Don't want to do this nicely? Then we'll just dig through everything ourselves.
They were about to head to my room when I heard the door creak open. That's my parents. You're busted.
We're not done with you yet.
With that, they bolted out the back door in the kitchen, and it turned out that it was Tabitha. I've never been so happy to see you.
Your popcorn's burning, and you look like aliens just tried to abduct you.
Pretty much. I threw out the popcorn and told my friend everything that had happened. I missed all the good stuff again. Are you kidding me? Okay, sorry. What do we do now? I don't know. Then let's start with something simple. Let's find out who kissed you. She played the elevator footage. You could see the cabin jerk. The lights went out. The video switched to night vision. And we saw Kurt walk up to me, throw something in the pizza bag, and then suddenly his lips grazed my cheek by accident. Hey, I thought this was gonna be romantic, and it was just an accident? The bag! What? I dragged Tabitha into my room. We searched the bag and found the flash drive. That's what they're after! The guys had a fight over something and dragged me into it! We need to see what's on it. Then we'll figure out our next move. My laptop doesn't even have a port for a flash drive. Mine does. Let's go. We got out of the house and noticed Kurt coming straight for us.
Just give me the flash drive.
No, not until I know what's on it. Kurt chased after us. He was stronger and faster, but luck was on our side. Just a few feet from Tabitha's house, Kurt tripped. We ran inside. I immediately stuck the flash drive into the computer. Tabitha pulled out her phone. I think Kurt saw which house we ran into. I'll call my brother. He can protect us from that psycho. No need to call anyone. We're going to the police. What? Look, I showed her the video. It was from a parking lot security camera. Felix stole someone's car while Duke kept watch, and Kurt looked on disapprovingly. Without saying a word, we grabbed the flash drive and left the house. Kurt was already walking towards us, limping slightly. You knew what was on the flash drive?
Yeah, I was planning to take it to the police. I didn't want to drag you into it.
But you did.
Sorry. Felix wanted to frame Oscar because he's scared of losing the game. He stole the car and planted evidence pointing to the Buffalo's captain. Then he bribed the parking lot guard and took the flash drive with the footage. I had the flash drive. I knew Felix would try to find it at the party and destroy it, so I put it in your bag.
I remembered Felix shaking Kurt and that scrape on his face.
I followed you, planning to sneak into the house and quietly take the flash drive, but your dog scared me.
So, it was you?
Now you know the truth. Let's go to the police.
Halfway down the block, we heard screeching brakes. Felix and Duke leapt out of the car and headed towards us with threatening looks.
This is your last chance. Hand over the flash drive and I'll pretend you don't exist. Enough! You've gone too far! Pathetic traitor! My dad paid for your training. He covered your family's debts. Everything you've got, it's all thanks to me. That's exactly why I know all your dirty secrets. I'm tired of keeping them.
Felix swung at Kurt, but his fist froze in midair when Tabitha pulled out her phone and started filming. Live stream for the school chat, baby! Hundreds of viewers.
She's bluffing. Shut up, get in the car.
We didn't waste any time and went straight to the station. We handed over the flash drive and reported everything. The cops assured us they'd release Oscar, and Duke and Felix would be taken in for questioning. What a day. You actually went live? Nope, but that idiot had no clue. I love you.
Roxy, sorry about the elevator. That kiss, I didn't mean it.
That was my first kiss.
Technically, it was just a peck on the cheek.
Technically, that still counts. Oh my god, dude, just ask her out already. Tabitha!
Actually, that's not a bad idea.
3 days had passed. Oscar was finally released. Felix had charges filed against him. Life was slowly getting back to normal. I was finishing my shift when Meredith showed up. Felix got out. His dad hired lawyers. Oscar got arrested again. Apparently they found some new evidence. Fake evidence. What? Felix never stops. There's something shady I found out about him. You need to see this. With those words, she handed me an envelope and left. I read the note inside. Goosebumps ran down my spine. Shaking, I pulled out my phone and texted Kurt. We've got a problem.
On my way.
I thought everything ended at the police station. Turns out, it was just the beginning. Would you have dared to open that envelope?